Hey there everybody, today we're going to cover some innovation in kayak paddles. That's right, there's a lot of new products for 2025 coming out, but one of the ones we want to talk about is how these two-piece paddles connect. So since we opened, we were pretty fond of these simple push pins because sometimes simpler is better. So by pushing this pin in, it releases it and it becomes a two-piece paddle. After some years and talking with customers, we're now realizing that that's not great for everybody, and mainly those who have dexterity problems with their hands. Sometimes it's really hard to push that pin in, especially as a paddle ages. It gets harder and harder to do that. So this year for 2025, we've got two new designs that we have available for you, and I want to show them to you today. So the first of which is on this Aquabound Tango. This is a carbon fiber paddle, so it's one of the, I would say, higher end premium paddles. But what we like about it, it still has a push button design, but it's two buttons and you don't have to push it in quite as far. So you just take these two buttons, squeeze it with your fingers, and the the paddle separates into two parts. A whole lot easier, and it just goes back together by simply aligning it, and popping it back together. So that's one design change. And then the second one has always existed, but we never really promoted it as that type of feature. So in our extendable paddles, they have this lever that you lift, and that relieves tension on the paddle and allows you to extend it and then also lock it. But by design, that's a much easier way of doing things for people with arthritis or limited hand strength. So instead of pushing a pin or squeezing, and I have enough trouble with that myself, most people can get a hold of this little clasp, flip it up, push it in, and lock it down. This is going to be a lot easier for a lot of customers. So it's something I want you to think about for 2025. If your paddle is driving you crazy, this might be a solution for you. So as you can see, we've got a lot of paddles. This technology isn't available in all of them, but it is available in most of them. If we don't have it, we can certainly get it for you. We do have limited space at the shop, so we can't carry everything that our manufacturers offer. But if we need to special order it, if it makes your life easier out on the water, we're happy to do that. Hey, thank you for your time. Stop by YakWorks in Southport.